Okay, so I'm standing here with Tico Wells. How are you?
I'm incredible.
Good, good. So are you having a good time today?
Yeah, I am. I want to hurry up and get inside and hear what the speakers are saying and business opportunities. I'm always open for business opportunities.
Right. So what did you learn yesterday? You know, because they do have a lot of vendors. And did you get any very good information yesterday?
Well, I actually got to talk to one gentleman who has a real estate company, and I'm very interested in real estate. And he was just sharing his evolution and how he got into buying 32 units and 58 units and 100 units, and what he and his partner do. So I'm looking forward to talking more with him today.
And is this your first franchise trade show?
No, I was here last year. Actually, we were in Vegas.
Right.
So,
I missed that one.
Yeah, that was great. It was hot. Vegas is hot.
Yeah.
But you know, I guess athletes and entertainers are very similar in that you can have quick success,
right,
make some money, and then if you don't have other plans, businesses, or investments, you can be out to sea with no paddle. Even after doing a movie like The 5 Heartbeats, a lot of people know me, but you know, they're not just handing jobs out for me. You know?
Right.
And as I get older and older, I'm finding it even more challenging, you know, to constantly have work.
Right.
So I've had to diversify and learn real estate and learn business and how to invest, and I'm still learning. That's why I'm here, and that's why I'm interested in Pro Athlete Business Group.
Great. So you have to tell me your company.
We're Emerald Franchise and Business Solutions. I'm the CEO, Shanette Henry.
Nice. So is this your first franchise show?
This is actually our second. We joined Anthony's show in February in Tampa.
Nice. So what has your experience been this year?
It's been wonderful. It just seems to be getting better and better. The show in Tampa, it was their first East Coast show. It was a great kickoff, and I'm just so happy to be here at the second. The turnout is even greater, you know, than the last. It just seems to grow.
I'm Felicia. I'm a part of Anthony Simmons' Pro Athletic group, and so far it's been very exciting. I met several people that's very interested in joining, and also there's a lot of important vendors here, and overall it's a very great event to attend. So in the future, I think that maybe more people should be involved. You get a very insight of what people need to do once they retire. Basically, this is what this is for. So, but I encourage people to continue coming to his event.
My name is Shakur. I represent World Financial Group as well as Transamerica Financial Advisors. Obviously, you see Pacific Life is one of our vendors that we're representing today. But more importantly, besides Pacific Life, I do represent over 200 financial firms out there in the marketplace. But I like to say that we represent you, the consumer out there, who is definitely in need of making sure that they are in vehicles that will put them in the best place possible,
right,
whether that is you know, on a tax-free basis, or making sure that they are in a place where their money is not being hurt in the market, and also their guarantees, because they are out there. But the reason why we're here today is just make sure that we get the word out about the things that are important to them.
I think the presentations were pretty important. I think Anthony had a very empowering speech. He talked a lot about the, you know, just not only the mistakes, but just kind of the managing money component of what to do with funds after playing football. And it just kind of hit home with me, because it's like you look at it from a reality standpoint, you know, you always think about going for the big car, but at the same time you have to kind of step back and kind of put the other things in perspective. So I think for me it's just kind of like gradually kind of taking this in as a second go around, a little bit more open, kind of taking everything in right now as far as how to go about the process. But so far so good. Very pleased. Very pleased.
So you have to like wave like the little bling in the camera, the ring, you know, that's on your finger.
Okay. And I'm looking forward to going to the pool.
Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah.
All right.
All right, well, have fun. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
My advice is they need to come check this out. I think what he's doing with the Pro Athlete Franchise Group is educating athletes about you know, their life, about making decisions that will be healthy for them, you know, after their playing days are done. It's something that I think has been undersold to young people, and I think it takes former athletes like Anthony Simmons to, raise the awareness and get people's attention on, taking care of themselves and their families.
So are you having a good time tonight?
Oh, of course. We have a great turnout, and it's great weather, great food, great speakers, and we have some great vendors here for the athletes to look at. And we're just here to empower and educate and expose our athletes and clientele to different transition life after sports.
Right. And not only, the life of an athlete, but just the life of an individual or a business owner. So I've been listening, and there's a lot of things that a lot of us can learn from some of the vendors who are here. So I'm definitely excited about that. And there's so many vendors, and there's just so much information.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to the next few days.
Yes.
And finding out, what I can find out and share with the world.
That's right. This is not only for athletes, like you said, it's for everybody. Because sometimes we need to transcend to something else.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Well, thank you. I know you have to run off and save the rest of the day, the other half that Anthony's saving.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We're out here to educate and empower, but we're also going to have fun.
Yes. This isn't just for athletes, right?
No, actually, that's very important what you just said, because it's not just for athletes, for anybody. If you make $10,000 a year, it's important to pay yourself first. Put away some of your income, invest in your future. Opposed to you making $2 million a year, it's the same principle.
Right.
So we're starting an athlete because that's what we are. That's what we want to target, because that's the biggest thing right now. But it really is for anybody.
Right. Yeah. So have you been having a really great time tonight?
Oh, I had an excellent time, because I like people coming in, enjoying, getting the information, learning about their future, investing in their future.
Right.
That's what this is all about.
I think one of the most awesome things that I learned tonight is that I understand that, like, a lot of these guys, they play for ball teams and stuff like that, and they play as a team on the field. But off the field, it's every man for himself.
Right.
And so they don't know how to transition that team mentality on the field over into reality, that you always have to keep a good, strong team to back you.
Right.
And that's one of the things that even me as a business owner, I had to realize that I can't do it by myself. I have to have a team. And so it's pretty amazing to see and be around people of this of these high statutes and stuff that they had the fame, the glory, and the spotlight and everything, but then you look at it and you realize, like, wow, they're just like me. They have their financial problems and all their family problems and stuff too. But I'm truly learning that it most definitely, the transition from team on the field to team off the field. I think that's one of the most phenomenal things that I think anybody can have right now.
Okay, so I'm standing here with Mike Lusk. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. And yourself?
I'm good. So tonight, is this your first time attending the event?
Yeah, the first time. Tom been trying to get me out late in the past. Things just kept me away. I've been a little busy, and so this is definitely the first time.
So have you had a great time tonight?
Oh, definitely. I'll definitely be returning. This is my first time to get to interact and see what it is all about, and a couple of business ventures, a couple of booths I'll definitely, gonna follow up on.
Oh, okay, great. So you had a chance to stop by all the different booths, and so what is your overall experience about, all the information that people were able to give you tonight? Do you feel any, more empowered about making better decisions with your money?
Oh, definitely. I definitely feel more empowered. Time in the past, I've been sitting on money just to not make the same mistake that, he's made and other people made. And so, I tend to watch my spending and, and just try to be cautious of where my money's at all times.
Some of the stories he told, we all can relate to, as former players. Having and then losing, you know. And it's a great opportunity for us to be able to find different ways in using our newfound wealth, and knowing that it'll last for a while if you make the right decisions with it.
I'm going to let people know how serious it is, how important it is to brand your idea and to be consistent with your brand, and to evolve your marketing. So in that return, that helps people know who you are, so you can get the business that you need. So financially, you can empower yourself. So that's what we teach in Marketing Kings.
All right, great.